First, Davis Mills runs for a good gain. 2nd and 4, he gets a 6-yard rush. The Texans without C.J. Stroud. He got hurt earlier on in this game against the Broncos. We're all tied at 15. It's been a defensive affair here in Houston between two of the top defenses in the AFC.
500 mark, Denver trying to win their 6th consecutive game.
2nd and 4. Hutchinson in motion. Mills. Handoff to Marks, and he gets met up the middle and only gets 1 yard, and that's Dre, who came up from his linebacker spot to stop actually Nick Chubb.
Really nice job of finding his way to the ball carrier there. We talk about the pressure that these guys
3rd down, about
they also
4.
allow those linebackers to kind of run through. Nice job by Dre Greenlaw there.
Greenlaw missed the first 6 games with the quad injury, suspended last week.
At the 28, Mills with Dare to his left. Dalton Schultz in motion. Mills throw is batted down. Zach Allen.
Pass is incomplete. Zach Allen, who went off dinged up earlier, back out there, and he swats it down. 4th down.
And a 3 and out for the Texans. And they will punt. Zach Allen bats it down. He was nearly batted down by Tillman and Franklin Myers, but it ended up being knocked down by Zach Allen.
Alex Singleton, he's going to have to play on the ball. I mean, that was not getting through that defensive line.
Tommy Townsend will punt it for the Texans. And Tommy's punt is away. And it's a very far one, sending back the returner. It's going to be too far back. It's in the end zone, a touchback.
So Tommy Townsend with a big punt. That one carried 73 with a net.
The Broncos will get the ball at their own 20.
And these two defenses
with 4:40 to go.
Today,
and here comes Bo in the Broncos offense.
In the 4th. The Hunters are clearly doing their job as well, but you see these defensive ranks, top 5 in every category that you can think of for each of these two teams.
It's amazing. It really is. And obviously the biggest one is points per game. And that's why this Texans defense is so tough. But they don't allow you the yards. Then the 3rd downs, everybody talks about, those key situational moments. That's the Broncos. That's where they rule. They're great inside the red zone as well. So 2 of the more critical areas.
1st and 10 at the Broncos 20. Bo with Harvey to his right. Troutman in motion. Bo. It's going to be a screen to Harvey. Breaks a tackle. Harvey gets around another defender and is pushed out of bounds by Sting after a gain of 5. 2nd down.
2nd down coming up. 4.5 to go in the 4th.
Check that, a gain of 3.
2 heavyweights standing in the middle of the ring slugging each other, but it's more like 2 heavyweights standing in the middle of the ring jabbing each other. There's not been the big shot. It's just been a lot of little blows here and there as they dance back and forth in the middle of the ring.
Hagler Hearns.
2nd down and 7. Cortland in motion.
2nd and 7.
Bo. A screen again to Harvey. Gets around a blocker, and Harvey spins his way for a 1st down. He's brought down by Sting again, as well as Sheldon Rankins. 1st down, Broncos.
Thank you so much, Kevin. You guys got a good game there, a good game here, and it all came down to Ryan Fitzgerald. 49-yard field goal gives the Panthers the 16-13 win over the Green Bay Packers, who had the best record in the NFC. That's your final. Panthers go to 5-4. Kevin?
Spoiling Jordan Love's birthday.
Wow, that's a big upset.
Don't spoil that.
Man, the Panthers,
for the guy in a Jordan Love jersey
they're starting to find their rhythm. Good for Carolina, man. 1st and 10 Broncos. Play clock's down to 1. Bo gets the snap off, fakes the handoff. Bo finds J.K., who gets headhunted by Aziz. What a hit! He plowed him over. Aziz gets a TFL with a big hit on J.K.
But you got to help me. You can't throw me the check down.
Oh, yeah.
Al-Shire is coming up.
That was a big hit up high on J.K. A legal hit, but a big one.
Enough good things
about
his linebacker
Woo-hoo.
Back into the
That was
system
violent.
in San Francisco.
That was a big play by Aziz. The Texans stalwart at linebacker. Bo handoff. J.K. and he's only going to get one.
Inside, Daniil Hunter, first delay hand.
3rd and long coming up for Denver.
Here we are. Here's a huge snap.
Daniil Hunter was one of the Texans there.
It's just a grit to get him into a 3rd and 10 plus right here. I mean, this is what these moments are for. If you want to be that team, if Denver really wants to be the team that's going to knock off the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC West and be the division winner and have home field.
3rd and 11.
These are the types of plays during the course of the season. that you
Broncos
have to
5 for 13 on 3rd down conversions. 3rd and 11 at the 35. Bo with a back to his left. Snap. Bo going over the middle. It's caught for a first down. Pat Bryant, the rookie, making the play on the Texans logo, and the Broncos are near midfield as we hit the 2-minute warning.
The timing of the throw, the spacing, just a great feel, quarterback, wide receiver, and we talked about how big a play it is with 3rd and 10 plus, and it is outstanding, really well executed into that soft spot.
2 minutes to go. Broncos, Texans, all tied at 15. Welcome back to NRG Stadium here in Houston. Broncos and Texans all tied at 15. Denver has the football, and Will Lutz has been one of the best kickers across the league in his career in these situations. 1st and 10 at the 48, 2 minutes to go. Bo rolling to his left. He's going to run, and he'll only get a yard as he trips and falls down at the 49. Kamari will be credited with the tackle.
Going this direction. And Will Lutz, we know he's got a big
Here's Will Lutz earlier on in practice, and he nails a 63-yarder from the way the Broncos are currently going on the field.
I know everybody talks about what they're able to do and get them ready. Sure, that adds a little bit to it, but man, and when you talk to people, they'll always say it's actually the mechanics of the kick. It's the snap, it's the hold, where it's going to be.
We have a timeout on the field with 1:32 to go. That is Sean Payton calling his first.
Timeout used by Sean Payton. 1:32 to go and a 2nd and 8 coming up.
And right now, is he playing for the 63-yard kick?
In other words, you know you're close to the range
And you don't want to get pushed back out of it, but you still got to get to the 45 for the 63-yard kick.
Still 1:32 to work with. And we've talked about it all day. One of the big things that Sean Payton stressed with us when we chatted with him was how this team has found ways to win. 8-0 in this.
Broncos' record in one-score games last year was 1-6. So far this year, 4-2.
3-20 now. They've outscored their opponents in the fourth.
Yeah. So the makeup of the team has the right stuff. I know that we overuse the word grit a lot today, but kind of talked about that a little bit too. But when you see 1-6 last year and you see
1:32 to go.
that is a huge step for a team to take. That they have the confidence and belief that they can get it done under any circumstance.
2nd and 8
Still 110 last year.
at midfield.
Close games.
Bo alone in the backfield.
2nd down and 8.
Bo,
Knicks.
pressure up the middle. Bo rolling to his right. Bo's just going to have to throw it away. 3rd down and 8. Good pressure by the Texans defense.
Well, you cannot lose any yardage here. You need to gain a few more.
Henry Toto is coming through. Right
Henry
here.
came across the middle. That's what pushed Bo to his right.
And that flushes Bo Nix out of the pocket.
You've got to get to at least the Houston 45 if you're going to try one from 63 like Lutz did in pregame.
And you wonder
3rd down and 8.
Are they going to draw kind of a hard line at that first down mark or somewhere down there where you can take advantage of a couple of yards?
The Texans fans in this building getting loud. Harvey now sells to Bo's left. Bo takes the snap. Big pressure again. Bo throwing across the middle looking for Ingram. It's incomplete. 4th down and 8.
Speed among others, forcing
EJ came across the middle on the blitz.
Texans defense rises again.
And the Broncos are going to have to punt.
If you're not going to pick up the blitzer coming here.
EJ came unblocked across the middle. Bo threw across his body, and Evan Ingram could not get to the football.
if he's able to get him the ball quick there on the outside. But kind of odd that you would motion in like that.
1:21 to go. Crawshaw will punt.
And then you leave the blitzer free to the quarterback, and the quarterback scrambling to the right.
So now Crawshaw to punt with Jalen Knoll and Ipe.
Crawshaw's punt is away. Jalen Knoll, the punt returner, will fair catch it at the 13. So Davis Mills and the Texans will have to go very far down the field with 2 timeouts and 1:14 remaining to try and win this game.
Stellar defense. Move his offense down the field to give Kaimi Fairbairn a chance. He's got 3 career game-winning drives in the fourth quarter and overtime. Not since Week 18 at Indy in 2023 has he had one. Many opportunities since there was C.J. Stroud here.
Yeah, but before we get to this opportunity, I just really
First and 10
the end of that last
from the 13.
possession. I don't understand why there wasn't more aggressive
Mills.
to get to the 45.
Looking, firing,
To the side.
incomplete.
For Christian Kirk.
Christian Kirk
It's
with Jaquan McMillan over there.
Second down.
It'll be incomplete, 2nd and 10.
For Houston. 1:09 to go in the fourth. Will Nix and company looking on.
.109 to go. 2nd and 10.
And we welcome those of you watching Minnesota, Detroit. Kevin
Mills
Caldwell, Johnston, Allison Williams,
with
and
Marks in the
Mark
backfield. Mills,
Houston.
quick throw, it's caught.
In the game, Davis Mills on in relief.
That is Higgins.
Injured C.J.
It'll be
Stroud.
3rd down.
Complete to Jaden Higgins on the sideline, who gets out of bounds.
Jaden Higgins does get out of bounds after a 4-yard completion. It's 3rd down and 6.
Riley Moss wanted him to keep winding the clock. I say no. You know, he was in bounds. You can see Riley right there. And but he's going backwards, so they stop the clock. I think that benefits Denver right now. I would not want the clock running. Make a stop here and get another chance to get down the field for Will Lutz.
3rd and 6. Mills, he's got time. Now it's running out. He gets his. He throws. Zach Allen hits Davis Mills. And it'll be 4th and 6.
And need about probably 15 to 20 yards, depending on the punt, to line up for a field goal.
A huge pressure from Zach Allen. He hits Davis Mills and disrupts the pass to force a stop. Another 3 and out for the Texans.
Around him to make plays. Zach Allen has just been a force on the inside. We talk about Jonathan Cooper and Nick Benito all the time when you're doing.
Zach Allen just muscled his way past his offensive lineman that was guarding him and got by. Tommy's punt is returned up to the 36.
35 and down near the 36.
And here comes Bo and the Broncos offense again.
This game is unfolded. C.J. Stroud on the scramble, injured, goes into concussion protocol. We have not seen him since this play. There was initially a flag. It was picked up. Nothing untoward about that. Danico Autry with his 14th career block kick. The next drive for Denver, they get the touchdown to Portland, and it's been the leg of Kaimi Fairbairn that's provided all the points today for the Texans. 5 field goals to put 15 on the board. Denver coming back to tie with the R.J. Harvey touchdown, the 2-point conversion to Troy Franklin, and here we are. 15,
So 50 seconds remaining. We're all tied at 15. 2 timeouts apiece for both sides. Broncos start from their own 36. Harvey in motion. Now sells back to Bo's left. Snap. Bo. It's a screen to Harvey. Here comes Aziz unblocked. Harvey gets by Aziz and Kamari and is pushed out of bounds by Bullock. Kalen Bullock. And the clock stops with 44 seconds after a 3-yard gain.
6 career game-winning drives for Bo Nix. Of course, the last one was in the fourth quarter of that ridiculous Giants comeback in Week 6. 2nd and 7. 39-yard line.
2nd down and 7.
Defenses today in Houston.
Bo. Ball low to his right. Now has time. He's going to have to step up and run. Bo's got room. He's going into field goal range inside the 40 to the 35 of Houston. What a run by Bo Nix. First down, Denver.
You're going to come out
Deep in the Texans' territory.
The defense is all running that way. Look at everybody. The It's down the field. Everybody's turned, pivoted.
Everybody goes to the right, and then Bo sees a big gap to the left, steps through the middle,
There, to the left.
and gets deep in the Texans' territory.
He had not
And now the
done that.
Broncos can just run the ball because they're in field goal range.
Under control with his scrambling. It's been a huge part of the success that the Broncos have had this year. And Houston has been outstanding all day.
There's Will Lutz. He's warming. Bo handoff. JK up the middle. JK first down. Broncos are close to it.
And a timeout.
Timeout.
Houston will use
D'Amico
their
Ryans
2 remaining
after the
timeouts.
9-yard carry by JK.
The 9-yard gain for J.K. Dobbins.
I tell you, Quinn Miners, number 77, is going to get a push on Henry To'o as he comes through. Just that little push allows J.K. Dobbins to do that little jump cut right there. That allowed him to do that jump cut, where number 39 is right there to make the tackle. Great strain by Quinn Miners to get that little bit of a shove on Henry To'o.
Don't forget, Houston at the start of the
Sting tried to swipe the ball away from JK to no avail. Second and 1, 29. Oh, my Lord.
Year in the National Football League.
29 seconds to go.
It's unbelievable.
This season, the Broncos are 3-0 and they're trailing to begin the fourth quarter. They were trailing today. Bo under center. Snap, handoff. JK splits through, and he's going to get a first down. And D'Amico Ryans calls his final timeout with 24 seconds remaining.
They had to use that timeout before when they had 12 men on the field. So they're out of timeouts with 24 seconds to play.
So 24 seconds left. Now, what do the Broncos do?
Take their timeout and try to win it in regulation.
And how important
Obviously, you run the ball, or do you just call victory formation and tell Bo to take a knee?
They let that one fall through their fingers.
And then stop the clock with 3 seconds, call your second to last timeout, and have Lutz come out and try and win this thing. Decisions for Sean Payton and the Broncos.
This will be a heartbreaker for this Houston team today.
They lose C.J. Stroud in the first half for the remainder of the game. Haven't been able to find the end zone.
24 seconds, all tied at 15 at the 25 of Houston. First and 10. Bo with JK to his right in shotgun. Bo is just going to run to his left. Bo's going to get a few yards, maybe not. He'll slide down the 16. And now the Broncos will run this clock down to about 3 seconds. After Bo Nix initially, I thought he was going to take it to a knee. But no, he gets a gain of about 9. And now with 3 seconds left, Sean Payton calls his timeout. And here comes Will Lutz to try and win it.
I thought they lost it on their last series. I really did. I didn't think they'd get the ball back. I thought Houston might be able to just take the time down, even if they couldn't get it.
Will Lutz in his career, 11 game-winning field goals, 12 for 16 on go-ahead field goals.
But gosh, this team.
He's already been in this spot
You know, he's just like, he goes, I'm so proud
a couple of times this year.
Team and what they've demonstrated in the early part of the season. Because these games they didn't win last year. You made a great point. They're a 10-win team, but they were 1-6 in games like this. They are 4-2 this year. It's the biggest step that Sean Payton thinks this group has made it a team and loves the makeup.
It's a 34-yard field goal for the win.
Says, hey, we're reading lips here. Right through.
From the left hash. 34-yarder for the win for Will Lutz. The snap, the hold, the kick is good! And the Broncos win it! 6 in a row for Denver. There is a flag.
Denver with the winner.
It's on the Texans. That's your ball game. The Broncos win. They're 6th in a row, and they'll move up to 7-2.
Lutz wins it. 11 straight fourth quarter.
Wow!
For the best fourth quarter team in the National Football League.
What a win for the Broncos. Man, they are red hot at the moment. 18-15 your final. Broncos win here in Houston. The Texans fall to 3-5. See y'all later. RB out. Peace.